Hey folks, welcome back. Okay, in the last episode, we managed to vassalize this faction. Exquisite Pain, is it? Exquisite Pain, there we are. Yeah, so we've got these guys on side now. I don't know what use they're going to be. We might be able to actually send them off and do, you know... It might be an idea to kind of just send them off against Boris Ursus if we can. Maybe once they've built a bit of an army. Now, what I need to do this turn is kind of just start coming up with some plans. You do want to go for the dark, what do you call it, the dark citadels, dark fortresses. So you want to kind of pick the dark fortresses to go for. That's pretty important because these are the main buildings that we get to actually work up our way through our tech tree and that kind of thing. Not tech tree, sorry, but you know, the building tree. These villages, the minor settlements I should say, are of less value to us, I'd say. We are better off just giving those to our vassals and they can make better use of them. So I think I am going to go and try and take this guy out. Now, kind of at this point in the game, you want to start thinking about getting a second army. I've got quite a lot of troops here. Yeah, it's going to have to be done from the Riding Fortress. Let's see what our options are. Okay, we've got Fregnus, a Chaos Lord with the Brass Collar of Khorne. That might be quite useful. We've also got Cromkull, who's got unearthly reflexes. Yeah, this gives him +1 Khorne authority and less path to glory, minus 25 souls to devote to Khorne. That's good. I actually wanted a Khorne 8 character. We've also got Zinch, a guy who's obviously leaning towards being a Zinch character, and then we've got Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Fire. Oh, sorry, those both two Chaos Lords of Fire. What else have we got? Okay, we've got a guy with Nurgle's Rot, so he's going to be a Nurgle Lord, and those in Shadow. We've got Metal. This guy's an Undivided Authority guy, and then we've got Hideous Visage in the Death, Chaos Sorcerer Lord with Death, and this guy's got Dark Fury. Okay, I do think I want to go with the Khorne army first. Now, this is going to increase our upkeep. Now, there is a supply line mechanic which will reduce the amount of favour we're going to get, or gold, whatever you want to call it, for every army that we have. But it's not going to be a huge amount, I don't think. Yeah, we can't get any heroes. Having two armies is useful, right? Because you can do things, you can make some interesting maneuvers with two armies, let's say. I think it might be wise to do that. We don't have a huge amount of money, but I think we're probably going to need more troops than what we've got in order to take out Boris Ursus, I'm pretty sure. He's got this Tower of Torment here, but he's also got the Port of Secrets, Crystal Spires, and Volcano's Heart. So he's got a whole province here. We don't know where that one is yet. Okay. Yeah, I think I will do that. I think I will get a second Lord up. Let's actually move up this way and just see what we've got first. Now, we want to keep in our territory. Yeah, this is still in our territory. Look, so we're still going to get the replenishment that we're after. Did we get? Where are we? Sorry. Warbound recruitment. No, that's not what I want. Okay, we can get Marauders of Slaanesh here. That's not what I was after, though. Can we actually get into... No, we can't get into the stance here. Okay, so we can't get the demonic units. It would be interesting to see if we've got more Furies. Let me just see how long we've got until we can get another one. Gifted Fury. One turn. Okay, we'll just wait until next turn, then I'll get rid of that. So yeah, let's make Archaon's way over to the Tower of Torment. I might temporarily take this settlement and then gift it to someone later. Now, might be worth Burning Monolith. Yeah, I could gift it to these guys and then just kind of keep them off my back. It is also kind of fun just to fight people, and Khorne are really fun to fight as well because they put up a good fight. Let's say. Oh, there we go. All right, we got a full-size Boris Ursus stack. I forget what this faction are actually called now. But yeah, we're going to have to see what they are containing. It's likely that we're going to need some help with that. Obviously, I think a good player, a player who's better than me, could probably use this pretty well. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got loads of Kossars with spears, which are kind of one of their lowest tier units. They're still pretty good though. They've got decent melee defense. They've got a Patriarch, Zargard, We've got 2 Warbear Riders. Yeah, this looks like a pretty powerful stack. What we could do is we could actually get this guy... Okay, will that work? I wonder if you can defend another... No, you won't be able to do that. Okay. Here we go. So we have got our Chaos Furies up here. What we could do is we could get the Marauders of Slanesh that we got available. We've got some Chaos Trolls as well. I really like these units. They're kind of a little bit tricky to use because they don't have they're not so well armored. They've got really low leadership, so they just run. They're just stupid. They're literally a stupid unit, but they do regenerate. So they'll charge into battle, kind of get hit, and then they'll run off again. You know, they'll rout, then their health will regenerate, and they'll run back in again. They're kind of fun to use. Yeah, they might be worth getting. I think if we just grab the lot of this. Yeah, do I really want 2 Warhound units, Wardog units? Yeah, why not? Let's get those, and we'll get the Hells. They'll get the Furies and the Hell Cannon. That's looking a bit better. I reckon we can probably. We might be able to upgrade some units. Now we're running a little bit low when it comes to favour, predicted income. So yeah, we're going to get more money once this goes up a little bit, and then we'll be able to upgrade the worship building too. So we'll get more favour there. Yeah, let's bring these guys in. Okay. Okay, because we've got a treaty now with Exquisite Pain. These guys do not like us. We can try to ask for a non-aggression pact. They might do it. And they'll give us some money as well. That might be useful, actually. Let's do that. We can always break it later. Okay. So now we can actually get into their lands without them being annoyed with us. And the non-aggression pact will keep our relations with them a little higher. Get these guys going in this way. Okay, now I don't think they're going to attack here. We've got the non-aggression pact. I don't think we'd end up helping them in battle, but yeah, it might be interesting to see because what these guys might do. Oh, they've really got nothing. Look, they've just got some Bloodletters of Khorne, which are a very good unit, but they're just not. There's not enough of them. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we really need to do. I might get rid of the Fury of. I might get rid of this gift now. Have a look. Yeah, I might actually replace this one. So casualty replenishment rate plus 10 for Marauder units, and we get 10 melee attack and more experience. Okay, so I'm going to put that one in. Let's just get. I'm going to remove this gift here. Oops, that's the Raiders Arraignment. Which one's this? Oh, okay, no, sorry. I see what we've done. We've replaced it. That's fine. I was getting a bit confused. I thought I had two slots available. Okay, looking good. Let's just roll the turn on. Let's see where this guy goes now. Oh, okay, so he fought the battle and won. This is Boris Ursus himself. This might be a little bit difficult to to fight. Now, if we fight it, it won't be a minor settlement battle. I don't think. I don't think they've got the walls. Okay, so we can get the upgrade for Chaos Chosen now, and we get more experience for our Chaos Warriors, which is really good. Let's just go into the Warband upgrades. Yeah, we can't upgrade much yet. We do have these Marauders of Slanesh. We could actually give these the Hell Scourgers. These things are a lot better now. They've just had an upgrade. Well, they are getting an upgrade in the new version that's going to be coming out with the Chaos Dwarf update, which is just going to give them poison attack. They're not great in this one. They do have like extra melee defense, which I think is kind of worth it. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to upgrade those guys. They can just sit on the front line and just hot tie stuff down like a tar pit. I think everybody else. Yeah, I'd like to get the unarmored. I'd like to get the armored trolls, but they need to be rank 3. Keeping the trolls alive for that long should be okay. 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 This is the Ursan Revivalist faction. He hates us. Absolutely hates us. I bet these guys... Yeah, these guys are improving now. They still don't like the fact that we're friends with the Slaanesh faction, but they're just going to have to get used to it. I think this army is going to be too much for us, honestly. Let's declare war on him anyway. And we'll bring all these guys in. We'll bring the Cull and Exquisite Pain in. Yeah, it's the same Valiant Defeat, look. I think I could probably win this battle. The Bear Riders are a bit tough. And also Boris Ursun as well is pretty strong. I'm not bothered about this settlement garrison. I think I can probably win this one. Let me just have a look at the battlefield just to make sure that it is a... Yeah, it is just a straight battle. Oops. Yeah, this is interesting. How confident of my abilities am I to win this battle? They've got a lot of spear and missile units, and we've got a lot of shielded units, so I'm not too worried about those. The armoured units are pretty strong. Now we don't have much that can take down armoured stuff. I think what we're going to do is... Let's just break the siege a sec, and we'll upgrade some of our units to... Let's get these Chaos Warriors and give them great weapons. Okay, that's one thing we can do. We can also do the same with one of the Marauder units. Okay, so we've got some great weapon units. That's going to help. I might give these great weapons to... let me just think. How many of those did they have? Oops. Where are we? Ah, there we are. Yes, the Warbear Riders are they're the big problem, I think. We need halberds to deal with those. I'm actually kind of tempted to just get these Chaos Warriors with halberds. So we've got 2 halberdier units. Yeah, we are going to be a bit thin on the front line. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to find the weak point in their line and overload it. And we'll just hit them with everything we've got and then try and get around the back. That would be a way to do this. I'm going to try and fight this battle. If I end up losing, by the way, that's absolutely fine. Like, I'm just playing this really for my own kind of pleasure. So, like I said, if you're worried about me not playing optimally, I'm not an optimal player, as you know, like, especially with Warhammer. When I play this single player, I save scum the hell out of this game, I've got to tell you. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's probably the best thing to do. We have got some decent units, right? Now, our Marauders will hold up fairly well against their Kossar units. They've got good melee attack against their spear units, especially if we can get some troops around the back. If we can make the best use of all the abilities that we have, I think we can do this. Now, Prince Ograx can he's so strong now with regards to his high melee defense. He's got decent armor and shield. We can throw him into you know, in on his own basically, and he'll fight pretty well. So we can use him as a bit of a tar pit. I think I'm gonna go for this. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Now it's saying pirate victory. Look, because we've actually got more of the rock paper scissors combination bonuses that it was expecting. We're going to lose a lot of units if we auto resolve it. We're going to lose a lot of units anyway if we fight this battle. But taking up Boris Ursus at the beginning of the game, at least, you know, taking him on is going to be an important thing. I think defeating him as well will give us a trait. Now, I don't know what defeat trait we get for him, but let's do it. I'm going to fight it anyway, and if we lose, we lose. Now, Boris Ursus himself, if he's on the bear, he's on his war bear, then he's quite a strong unit himself. Probably what we want to do is try to get him tied up in a halberdier unit along with Prince Ograx, who can kind of take him on. Together they might have a chance of taking him on. Now we do have this hell cannon. Here we go. Look. All right, they're setting up on that hill. That's interesting. Can we actually hit anything from here with our gun? Hopefully. Let's move all these guys forward. I'm actually going to set them up at the back, so I'm just going to roughly do this for a moment until I've kind of figured out what I want. Let's get the halberdiers kind of roughly in the front. Get these things over here. Now, Archaon and the Knights of Chaos, do you want to stick together? I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and keep these guys together, probably. Boris with great weapons. Right. Hell Cannon. Hell Cannon wants to stay well back. We also want to guard it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to bring them to us. Hell Cannon is a really, really strong unit. Yeah, we probably want to bring it a little forward then. We want to basically have it in range of their enemy, of their troops, so we don't have to move it. Where are we? Sorry. Yeah, so we can just start hitting their units, and it will encourage them to move in and attack us. Okay. What have we got? We've got the... Looks like he's put his weakest units up on this side, up on the top of the hill. We don't really want to fight up a hill. Dogs in there. Okay. All right. Here's how we're going to do it. We're actually going to play this as a bit of a defense battle. I think. Let's get the Swords of Chaos and those guys here. I'm going to have to make best use I can of flanking because we are going to have to get around the enemy. As they come in, yeah, these Kossars got spears, so we'll basically try to keep away from any units that have got anti-large. And we're just going to use our Marauders as a screen. They're going to be the tar pit that holds the enemy in line. And then, yeah, what we'll do is we'll overload all our strongest units like the Trolls, Chaos Spawn, get all those guys. We'll just lump them together, and we're gonna try and overload one of their flanks, and then we'll get round the side with the with things like Chaos Knights, and that's probably how we're gonna do this. Let's get these Marauders just kind of in defense. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll have what I'll do is I'll put these halberdiers on either side. It's going to have them in a more of a square formation so they turn a bit quicker. They're good. They're just going to be like a rapid reaction unit. We'll figure out where it is that they're going to be bringing their armored units in. They will move around as they come in, so they won't just sort of stay in one position. Okay. Now dogs can harass stuff, but really we want to be using those to chase down units. We can get the enemy to waste some of their ammunition, but I think they're probably going to come straight for us, to be honest. Now, these Swords of Chaos, how wide is their Guardian? Okay, there we are, look. So you've got to stay pretty close to them in order to get that. Get Archaon on this side, there we are. Let's get the Hell Scourgers here, just protecting the cannon. Okay. Let's go. Right, we've got a good power reserve. We've got 95, so we can do plenty of magic. We do definitely want to use that. Let's get these Hellstrides in here. Okay, these guys are moving. That's interesting. There goes the Hell Cannon. You can actually manually control this thing. But it's actually got a sort of homing missile attack. It's quite funny. Let's get everybody moving in a little bit. Except for these guys. I'm just going to have those in a separate group. Oh, these is group 1. Group 2. Sorry, I should have done this at the beginning of the game. Let's get these guys just moving up a little bit. Let's see what they do. They are forming up in a defensive formation. Right, what we want to do is we need to hit the armored units. So the Tsar Guard would be a really good target for our Hell Cannon, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get him to... He's going to creep forwards and shoot these Tsar Guard. The other thing that we could go for would be the Bear Riders. They are also a big target. But I might just hit those. See if we can hit the Bear Riders. Try and take some of those down. Now, they've got so many missile units. I just think that it would be kind of dangerous for us to try to kind of harass them in this side. Let's just see if we can get them to come into us with the hell cannon. The longer we can sit here and shoot with the hell cannon, the better. Here it comes. There we go, look. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to like that. I'm going to start moving in. I would like to kill those as quickly as possible. Now, they do have a lot of armoured units. So this is going to be tricky, I've got to tell you. They've got a lot of units. However, we are strong and we have got magic. And we do have this Prince Ograx guy who is a strong fighter as well. Now, Boris Ursus, yeah. Oh, he's on a horse. Alright. That kind of changes things. See if that hell cannon can still do some damage. Yeah, it's doing okay. Looks like these guys are trying to go on our flank. I wonder if we can... anything we can do to kind of dissuade them. Yeah, they're trying to move the bears back, look. It's interesting. Let's hit the Zargard instead then. Right, they don't have any cavalry on this side. Here come the bears. Right, let's get these cavalry in. Now, I'm just going to pause this a sec, folks. I want to see... yeah, okay, the bear cavalry are anti-large, so we've got to keep our cavalry away from that. Like, that's pretty scary. If we... what we'll do is we'll move our... I think we'll move the cavalry back round this side. Might just send some Furies in just to kind of distract them. Until these... until our halberdiers get into place. So let's get these guys back. We're just going to retreat back, and the halberdiers are just going to sit there. Okay, let's get these guys out of here now. Okay, now we hit with the trolls. Okay, these guys are getting attacked on this side. Let's move them back. If I might just go and hit that flank. Okay, here we go. Here comes Boris Ursus. Let's hit him with this soul leech straight away, and then we're gonna see if we can weather this storm. There we go. Look, these halberdiers have done some good damage already to these warbear riders, which I'm pleased about. Let's get those up. Right, I might get the cavalry just to get a charge in on that. These guys are doing okay on this side. Archaon probably wants to get in. Yeah, does this work on armoured units? I forget now. Yeah, it's magical and fire damage. Yeah, this is a really good spell. I might just wait for a minute. Let's just get Archaon attacking here, and we'll get Prince Ograx in too. The Swords of Chaos should be able to defeat those dudes. I'm just going to put you guys on just hold. Okay, looks like we've done okay here. The Chaos Furies aren't doing so well. Now, I've got to be a bit careful about Chaos Knights of Zinch. Right, let's get those Marauders engaging with them, and then we're going to get the Chaos Trolls going in for the armored Cossars too. Looks like these guys are doing okay. We're going to charge them in. If we can just keep this part of the army off, this would do. Okay, we've killed their commander already, so that's good. We can probably... let's get these Hell Scourges back, and then I'm going to move them around a bit too much. Get them moving around like this. Okay. Put these halberdiers in to fight these Zargard. Okay, let's just engage now. I feel a bit more confident about this battle, to be honest. I think this is looking good. Right, let's get these Knights of Zinch out. And I might actually take those into the back. Yeah, they made a mistake there going in for my halberdiers. They fell into that trap a little bit. Okay, let's get these guys going to the back of these Kothars, these Hell Scourges. Alright. Now we have some fun, look. There we go, look. That wasn't timed too bad. Now we just got to watch out for our Chaos Knights. Just bring these guys right round. Okay, yeah, we got the devastating flanker ability in on with those guys. Okay, this is going okay. We're doing all right. Let's get these troops in too. Killing their leader was a big thing. Now, Kislev are quite difficult to defeat because they've got this crazy trait. Let's see if we can. Let me just see where we want to put this spell down. Far away, isn't it? What do we got? If we can perhaps blast these Zargard. Let's get him on those Kossars. We'll just try and weaken that unit there. Yeah, look at that. Lots of damage. Okay, those guys started routing. Now our War Dogs have run. Now the enemy can get behind us here. We've got a bit of a problem. So what we need to do is, I think I'm going to bring the Swords of Chaos, are just finishing those guys off. In fact, let's just keep them finishing the Zargard off. See if we can get these the devastating flanker from Hellstriders coming in on the back of these Zargard. They're not going to be particularly useful against those units. Right, I'm going to send the War Dogs in here. I'm just going to try and tie up these units for a second. Archaon could get another spell off here, look. Hang on, let's just see how to do this. See if we can get that going through this way. Okay, looks like we're doing okay. We've managed to overload their flank. Yes! Chaos Warriors are great weapons, and the Chaos Trolls are moving in on this side. Okay, these guys look like they're about to go as well. Those Zargard are hanging on for dear life. But I think we've about got them, guys. Let's just get some spells in on here. I'm going to bring these Warhounds back. There we go, look at that. Now that made them rout. Now you see that the morale, it goes right up again. That's because they've got this crazy skill that Kislev units have where they basically become unbreakable once they rout, just for a little while, and then they'll usually run after that. Wow, these Chaos Knights of Zinch are really, really good. Oh. Let's get Swords of Chaos in. Here we go, look. Okay, Warhounds go. Once their unbreakable thing has run out. Yeah, there we go, look. Oof, we did it. Excellent. And that was really good fun. This is why I like this game, right? I'm not very good at it, but I know enough about it just to kind of, you know, not be completely incompetent. And that was like, you know, that was really, really satisfying. We had just the right mix of units, I think, to be able to do that. That was it's calling it a Pyrrhic victory, which is fine. One thing I did consider doing was kind of recording the battle replays and then kind of doing a bit of a montage of what happened, but I think it's a little bit too much editing work for the amount of stuff I've taken on at the moment, so that might be something nice to do, like in the future. I've seen a few other content creators, like I think Heir of Carthage used to do that with Total War, and that's a really cool thing, man. He made some really nice videos. I've seen that guy on YouTube for a while, and he's still doing stuff. Anyway, so there we go. Yeah, we did well there. Now it looks like we lost our Hell Cannon. That's a shame. But yeah, we did okay. All right, losing the Hell Cannon, that's a bit of a problem. I consider that to be a real issue. However, who do we give this to? That's going to the Tong. I think I might raise this one just for the... Yeah, let's raise this one for the souls. Okay, we defeated Boris Ursus, so we get +8 leadership when fighting against Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos, and Norska. Okay, that's okay. It's not really the best, you know, it's not really the best trait that we could have. We don't want to be fighting our own troops too much. However, we might want to go for this Howling Citadel here, that's being held by the Bloody Sword of Khorne. Okay, so Prince Ograx has actually got Unbreakable now as well. And we found the Scepter of Stability. Okay. just level these guys up. So I think since I'm going to be using the Burning Head quite a lot, I'm probably going to upgrade this one. I think that's a good spell to upgrade. And we should also go further into some of these these trees here. I value melee defense in this game really highly because I like to play aggressively, but I also play defensively too. Okay, Prince Ograx, let's give him... Okay, so we get the choice now, and these are mutually exclusive, right? So we can pick Ruinous Wrath, which gives him magical attacks, Ruinous Leadership, which gives him a leadership aura size, or Ruinous Unity, which gives him more undivided authority and more armor. I think that we're good. We're all right with Archaon's undivided authority, so we can rule that one out. Ruinous Leadership. This gives him a leadership aura bonus, and this means that units that are fighting around him will just have higher leadership. This is pretty useful. Or you can give him magical attacks. I think we're probably just going to, mind you, gives him extra weapon strength as well. Makes him really killy. I think I'm actually going to give him that. And Chaos Gladiator gives him extra melee attack, but armor piercing weapon damage and bonus versus infantry. Or you can have Chaos Commander, which gives him a leadership aura size of +25, and you get stand or die. Or Chaos Strategist, extra casualty replenishment rate. That's pretty good. But I do want to make this guy, I basically want to make this guy super melee, Chaos Hero, Exalted Hero. So let's go with Chaos Gladiator, I think, there. Alright. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we've got a non-aggression pact with those guys. I do want to go for that. Once I've taken out Boris Ursus, I think I'm going to go and take that. But yeah, we should finish off this faction now because he will come back. But we've just taken his main army out. Now losing the hell cannon is a bit of a problem. I was careless there, unfortunately. I should have retreated it once those troops came in. But losing the hell cannon aside, which is a big problem, yeah, I didn't do too badly there. Okay, Path to Glory available. Now we can devote this guy to Khorne. I've actually got enough of these. Now, I think I'm actually thinking about it, and I might keep Prince Ograx just as an undivided lord, because I'm intending to keep him with Archaon. I think Archaon's a good spellcaster. This guy is just going to be like a bodyguard for him, along with the Swords of Chaos, which means that this guy is going to, like you saw how quickly they killed Boris Ursus. They just killed him so fast. So it might be an idea for us just to keep him. Yeah, especially once we start getting him some nice magic items. Given he's already got magical attacks now. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. He's going to be really hard to kill. He's got Hideous Visage as well, so -8 control, and he causes fear. So yeah, he's a really powerful character now. Archaon does have this undivided authority, so it's going to make this guy's going to be more powerful. Basically, he's going to be cheaper to keep. Basically, here he's going to be less upkeep, and he's got a higher casualty replenishment rate as well. It might be worth keeping Ograx as an undivided hero, and then what we'll do is we've got a Khorne Lord that we can bring in. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll think about this a little bit more, and then we'll finish the turn next time. So, thanks for that. I'll catch you next time. Take care.